What is up, booktube? It is me, it is Monty, and today I am back with a quick little update because I finished The One by Julia Argy, and I have thoughts, I have opinions, I have things I would like to talk about. The book is not bad necessarily overall. I think that for the length that this book actually is, it was attempting one too many things for my personal taste. So as I was saying yesterday, we start off following a woman. I think her name is Emily. And I think Emily is the contestant, and then Miranda is her producer. We're following her as she is selected kind of on a whim at the last minute to be a part of The One, which again is like this Bachelor-esque dating competition. And the entire time that we're seeing this play out, I'm just not personally invested in this idea that she is falling in love with this man, that she is there to be with him. I think the synopsis says that it's like a rumination on love, on what people want from a relationship. Very sure, whatever. As I said in some, over the past couple of days, I did think that the better parts of this book were the summer camp aspects of it, like this group of women all, in the same place, shut off from the outside world, forced to bond with one another as they all compete for this man's affection. And again, like, this man is kind of like a non-factor to me in this entire book. And so I did appreciate that aspect of the novel, of what we were seeing. But what continued to happen... Okay, one second. I need to get a light. Maybe this is better. I don't know. Anyway, but what continued to happen was as the book went on, I continued to not care and not be invested in the sort of like romance part of the book, which again, I don't even think Julia Argy was invested in. Like, I don't think that was the aim of the book. It started to feel a little bit unfocused because then at like the 50% mark, everything kind of twisted, and like, spoiler alert, so just stop watching now. Everything twisted and it shifted, and it suddenly became a sapphic moment where one of the women was kind of falling in love with one of the other women in the house. And so there was some tension there because our contestant Emily was like, what is happening? And then we're continuing to get chapters from Miranda where we're seeing her trying to produce and trying to get Emily to the finish line. But as the book continues on, so then it becomes like this tension between what Emily wants and what Miranda's trying to set up. And then ultimately, I feel like the book ends on this unresolved note that is unsatisfactory on every front, on the sapphic front, on the reality dating competition front, on Emily as a person and doing what she wants kind of a front. All of them end in a place that, like, it's not ambiguous. It's definitely, it's known. Well, not everything is ambiguous. There are like things that are kind of left to the wind, but definitely given hints and nods to like what is actually going to happen with these people and like what the actual outcome of this is. I was just so thrown for a loop at the way that Sam and Emily's romance kind of like took over, but it wasn't even like a romance moment. It was just like angst, like sapphic angst. And it just, I don't know. I think it's my own like personal history with sapphic books wherein they just feel very mediocre. It feels like the sapphics are constantly getting crumbs. And even here, it felt like even more unsatisfactory crumbs given to the sapphics of the world. And so it just was really hard for me to kind of understand like what we were aiming to get out of this, like what we were going for, and if we were ultimately successful in that endeavor. So that's kind of my thoughts on The One. The One for me was a little bit all over the place. It's not bad, but I was also listening to this. If I had been reading this physically, I don't know if I would have finished it. Well, who knows? I mean, I guess we do kind of know because I had this book checked out, and I don't even think I cracked open my physical copy a couple months ago. So safe to say that the audiobook for me was like the way to go. But ultimately, whatever medium I ingested the story in, I don't really know if that would have like changed my overall thoughts and opinions. I have tomorrow off, and I know that tomorrow I'm going to read The Fury and then start up my Patreon vlog. So I'll be doing a lot of reading tomorrow and Monday. Yes, tomorrow, Monday, because today's Saturday. So I'll do tomorrow. We have an Alex Michael Eyes video to look forward to. I did eventually go to Books A Million and pick up my copy of The Wildest Sun. I think Erin has her copy. So we're going to do that situation where we, it's not a buddy read, but it's a similar book at a similar time. I also want to say that I'm a little pressed. So 50 Words for Rain, as you can see, is a nice chunky book. And when I purchased this back when I moved to Kansas, this cost me $26. And I felt okay because this book is almost 450 pages. Tell me why this book was $28. What are we doing for barely 300 pages, I think. Barely. 320 pages. Asha, I love you, girl. And I know you don't set the prices. That is thanks to Dutton. It is a Dutton book. And Dutton publishes some bangers that I've read this year. The Force of Such Beauty, that was from Dutton. What else was from Dutton? Ellipsis, next year, that's from Dutton. Dutton has quickly become one of my favorite Penguin imprints. Like, I just trust the editing team over there to select good things. But, ma'am, Penguin, $28 for barely 300 pages? That's crazy. Is there anything on the cover, like on the note? I do like this yellow, though. I'm a yellow girly, and this is like a nice mustard, like on the, ooh, okay. I mean, I think foiling on the naked hardback is like the least you could do. I mean, foiling on like the title and stuff, but okay, this is cute. I do like the cover. It was the only copy at my Barnes & Noble. Not my Barnes & Noble, my Books A Million, which I'm not surprised by because I'm pretty sure when I bought 50 Words for Rain, this is the only copy they had as well. But again, my location is small, so like I understand they got to be economical with the space or whatever. But this is gonna get read maybe this week as well. We'll see. I don't know. But the copy was secured. The bag has been gathered. This was a short one, but all I had to do was update you on the one. That's all I had today. I'll see you guys again here tomorrow with another vlog. It'll actually be a vlog. I did think about making today like a sit down video, but I was like, no, let me finish this book. Let me stop dragging it out. So that is done. If I do listen to something else, it might be the Viola Davis memoir, because I do have that checked out. And she won a Grammy for it. Anyway, that's definitely not the point of today's video. I will see you guys again tomorrow with another video. Oh, actually, I want to say this. This is me being messy because I'm definitely about to go watch all the Goodreads videos. But part of me is over them. It's not even like Goodreads video season. Like this Goodreads video season literally just started because they did announce the winners, a couple days ago. What was it, the 7th? I did react to the winners on my Patreon. So if you did want to know my thoughts, I reacted to the initial nominees over there. Because I reacted over there, I was like, let me just react over there again for the winners. It did cross my mind to make a part of the Vlogmas, but I was like, Anyway, but all that is to say, it's, an annual tradition for so many creators. And for so many creators, I do appreciate their thoughts and their insights on the books and like reading their category that they're known for. I think that what I appreciate, if there is something to appreciate about the Goodreads, annual season coming back around to talk about, the people who, there are two different creators. Some people do the long list, some people do the short list, some people just, pick and choose, from around there. And on Patreon, I did say that I might do a Goodreads video. So like, I'm in a glass house throwing stones. But what I appreciate, if there's something to appreciate about them, is that I feel like the Goodreads videos are much better about being reading vlogs about the book. And I feel like I go in and I hear about the book and there's not as much filler as in other things that are labeled reading vlogs. So I do appreciate that. I feel like I'm getting thoughts and opinions and like actual discussions about books, whether, about the quality of the book, whether it deserved to be in contention at all, like its place in the overall genre landscape. Like I do appreciate just a meaty discussion about books that does, when I click on, this isn't everybody, it's not everybody, but I'm trying to find new people. All I'm getting is coffee and their dog and some washed out camera footage, thinking it's, it's a pastel moment. It's a pastel world. I'm just living in it. Somebody is gonna hear. Anyway, I'm gonna keep moving. I do appreciate that the Goodreads videos are at least about the books and conversations around books and bookish content. And again, like I'm a niche person, okay? I understand that everyone else who's watching the vlogs wants that other stuff. They want the coffee, they want the pastel filter, they want, just a time lapse of you doing something weird and maybe a fun little royalty free music. Other people want that, okay? I understand that I am the outlier, okay? Which is why I've just accepted it. I understand it. So if there's anything, I appreciate that. There's just something about it that just is so, there's so many of them and it's everybody. Just like there were so many people reacting to the nominations and I was like, do we all need to react publicly to this? Can we? And again, like Glass House or in Stones, I reacted behind the paywall, which in some ways is a little bit worse. Like you had to pay to see me. Everyone else just did it for free. But it's just like, I don't know. And I get that it's like popular. So like maybe if you have a small channel and you're like trying to blow up, like maybe your random video on the Goodreads Choice Awards will help catapult you to success. And, far be it from me to stop you from doing whatever it is your heart contents over there on your neck of the internet. But over here on my neck of the internet, I am both happy because it means I'm getting a bunch of videos actually talking about books, minimal, random royalty-free music. But at the same time, it's just like, do we all need to do it? And do we all need to release it today? I mean, you do kind of all need to release it today because in a couple of months, not even a couple of months, in a couple of weeks, like at the end of December, I'm not going to enter Goodreads content. I'm not. At that point, I'm really ready for everyone's best of the year content. Rest of the year, beginning of the year. It's about like we're really about to be eating good. We just have to get through. I feel like the end of the year content is kind of like my Christmas, and the Goodreads videos are like Halloween. Like I really don't give two fucks about Halloween, and so like it's cute. I'm happy, and like I'll participate, and I'll like see everyone else participating, and I celebrate them participating. But the end of the year content is what I really want, and so I feel like this is the Halloween that I have to get through to get to what I really want. Maybe that's what it really is. Maybe that's what it really is. But this time I'm actually going to go because I have just rambled my way into 16 minutes. And this video does not need to be 16 minutes. So thank you for being here. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Stay safe, stay hydrated. And until next time, bye.